the changes have been fairly minimal. But of course, we look at this stuff with a fine-tooth comb, and when we say, ooh, strong category 1, borderline category 2, we see a little change in the wind and we get overly excited. Quite frankly, the forecast has changed very, very little. It looks like it's going to be a fairly healthy category 1 storm coming ashore between 6 and 7 o'clock right around Morgan City. Now, I'm showing you the current winds because it's starting to get a little bit breezy, but as Al Drillson used to say, we ain't seen nothing yet. So we get to the late afternoon and evening, those winds are going to be picking up, and I'll show those winds to you here in just a moment. Here's the most recent satellite view. We were kind of anticipating the fact that maybe this storm was getting less organized. Well, you can see on the satellite view, it doesn't look nearly as organized as it did at about 1 or 2 a.m. Two reasons why, and there were two reasons that we talked about all day yesterday and all day today. Dry air starting to mix in, and that upper level wind shear. As a matter of fact, in their forecast discussion, the National Hurricane Center mentioned those two things specifically. That's the reason why the winds are still at 90 miles per hour, and it doesn't look like this storm is going to get much stronger according to the latest forecast track. Here it is from the National Hurricane Center, 7 o'clock, there you see it. Very close to Morgan City. As it makes its way farther to the north, starts to lose its tropical characteristics. But tonight, we're all in for some wind and obviously some rain. We officially still have the tropical storm warning in effect for the North Shore and the metro area, hurricane warning in effect in other locations, but here it is. Let's go through the afternoon into the evening and show you when you're going to start to see tropical storm or even hurricane force winds. Pausing things here right around the noon hour, that's when we're going to start to see, or that's when we expect to see maybe some tropical storm force winds right along the coastline. Now, pausing things here at 3 o'clock, this is when the winds are going to be picking up. Morgan City, Grand Isle, Chauvin, maybe even Lutcher by 4 or 5 o'clock or so. But now, let's pause things at 6 o'clock. Here's the storm, just about to make landfall. Let's say between 6 and 7 o'clock, just to ballpark it. But a Category 1 storm as opposed to a Category 2 storm. Again, the maximum winds, not that much different between this forecast and the previous forecast, but if you can choose between a Category 1 or a Category 2, you're going to choose a Category 1 every time. So the wind should be at about 90 miles per hour, but tropical storm force winds here at 6 o'clock, approaching Hammond, much of the metro, Grand Isle, even Plaquemines Parish. Now, let's go to 9 o'clock because this is when the winds are really going to overtake a good portion of our viewing area. Tropical storm force winds for just about everyone, and obviously as you get closer to the center, this is where we could have some hurricane force wind gusts by 9 o'clock. By midnight, even in Hammond, I think you could get some wind gusts in excess of 70, 75 miles per hour. Actually, this is 1 a.m. as opposed to midnight. But look at the big area of yellow here. Tropical storm force winds for just about everyone by 1 a.m. Now, this is going to change as we go to 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because these winds should be getting somewhat lighter. And actually, by the morning hours, I think most of the rain is going to be done and most of the significant tropical storm force winds should be behind us. With more and our team coverage, here's meteorologist Raven Rashad.
Yeah, so Jim, as you were talking about the wind shear, so that's super important for what we've been seeing develop here. So this is a graphic. This shows you exactly that wind shear that we're talking about. So basically, as this continues to get stronger, that upper level wind shear going to just help to kind of not let it maintain its strength. So that is some good news. We like to see that. We're actually already seeing some of that mixing in with the dry air. I do still want to talk about, however, the flood potential though. So look at this one. So you obviously are going to have a lot of rain. And then we're getting more water being pushed up. But look at this. You see how the arrows, the green arrows are showing that water just pushing around. So this is coming from the east as well. So that's where we're going to see a lot of orange shore flooding. So that's going to be a big factor for us. I do want to take you back in time, though. Look at some of the rain totals we've had over the last 7 days. Look specifically down at Houma. Radar estimated 15 inches of rain just in the past 7 days. So just imagine that ground is already saturated. So you get any more rain, get some coastal flooding, that's going to really pose some issues. I'm talking about downed trees, very possible. I mean, the ground is so saturated. And then power outages, very likely for you, but rain totals, huge. Also this as well, the National Weather Service looking at possibly issuing a tornado watch a little bit later on. So that is also going to be another thing that we will have to watch out for. And just some storm surge is what you can see. All the areas in red expected to have up to 12 feet, could be more. Areas in the orange looking at up to 9 feet. That's going to be near Grand Isle, Lower Plaquemine, and then looking at up to 6 feet. We're talking about around Lake Pontchartrain, very possible. And you saw that last graphic. It's all the water. It's pushing in from the east. That will come on shore for us. So also, this is another neat graphic. I know the news team's already been talking about this, but I just want to show that we also have the capability to be able to show you on radar the power outages. So just gives you an estimate, kind of the power outages that we're seeing. Very likely we'll probably be showing this a little bit later on for today, even for tomorrow. Just should give you an idea of how many power outages are happening, just their location as well. As you can see, we already do start to have some too, looking at Terrebonne Parish, and we're also looking at Jefferson Parish too. So we'll keep an eye out on these, but of course, the winds, the rain, the flooding, those are all going to be big issues, and of course, the tornado threat as well. But we'll keep you updated, especially with that next update coming out in just a few hours.